need a nap. Hi friends, today let's talk about the top 10 ways to fix fatigue and boost your energy naturally. So many things can cause fatigue, including being overworked, lacking sleep, and getting sick. But all these insults share two commonalities. Number one, the accumulation of toxins, and number two, the deficiency of energy production. If you assist your body in eliminating toxins and enhance its ability to generate energy, you will experience an improvement in fatigue, sleep quality, and immune resilience. Now, the way to do this is to focus on the missing nutrients that improve metabolism and decrease inflammation. This is a basis on how your cells detoxify and create energy to fix fatigue. Now, these missing nutrients are not carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. However, they are essential for life because they allow your body to metabolize carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. So I'm going to share with you 10 things I do to prevent fatigue daily. All these things are equally important. If you feel overwhelmed with these 10 different things, no worries. In the end, I'm going to share with you a simple and convenient way I do these things every day, almost effortlessly. Let's face it, no one is immune to being tired. We've all been tired with occasional energy slumps, but some struggle with fatigue daily. No matter what the cause, if you aren't well hydrated, you will be tired. But dehydration will lead to so many other symptoms, including headaches, constipation, and irritability. If it's not addressed, dehydration will lead to more serious diseases like kidney stones and urinary and respiratory infections. And the solution is to get enough water to help your body clear toxins and bring nutrients to generate energy. So number one, stay hydrated. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day, especially if you're eating dry foods like snacks and breads. People focus on eating carbohydrates for energy. Many reach for candy, dried snacks, that latte or soda for that perk, not realizing that they will get more fatigued because they are eating empty calories. Have you heard of the term empty calories? Do you know what is missing? If you guessed vitamins, you would be correct. In order for your body to convert sugar and carbs into energy, it needs an essential vitamin your body can't make or store, thiamine, which is vitamin B1. The kicker is the more carbs you eat, the more thiamine your body needs because you will deplete it faster. So chugging down sugary drinks and snacks will just make you more tired because you simply can't use up the sugar you're drinking if you run out of thiamine. The lack of thiamine can cause brain fog, forgetfulness, and even confusion. And history has proven that millions of people can get really sick and even die due to thiamine deficiency. And this is one vitamin I take daily. Number 3 is another common vitamin that is often overlooked, like thiamine. Half of America isn't getting enough in their daily diet, and that is vitamin C. Now, many people only remember taking vitamin C when they are sick, and this is because they know it helps the body remove toxins because it is an antioxidant. Well, vitamin C is vital for good skin, good blood pressure, good mental health, and good bowel movements. Did you know that your brain is the number 1 organ that uses the most vitamin C? And like thiamine, this is a vitamin you can't store or make in your body, and you need to get this on a daily basis. Your brain undergoes so much oxidative stress that without this antioxidant, you're not going to think very well. The recommended daily allowance is a ridiculously low value of 75 for women, which is basically the amount you need to prevent a deadly disease called scurvy. And if that's your goal, you've missed the boat of health. The 16th and 19th century sailors all learned the hard way that a diet of meat, dairy, and bread will literally give you an early death from vitamin C deficiency. Now, despite 2 million sailors dying from scurvy, people still don't eat fresh fruits and vegetables daily to meet their needs for vitamin C. Cooked fruits and vegetables also have much less vitamin C. Guess which fruit has the highest vitamin C? If you think it's the orange, it's because the first documented randomized controlled trial on record was done by an English Navy doctor who nursed sailors with scurvy back to health with oranges. But oranges don't have as much vitamin C as a kiwi. And what has even more vitamin C is the red bell pepper. 1 red bell pepper is equivalent to 3 medium oranges. Now, I cannot emphasize how critical blood flow is to combat fatigue. And this is why hydration is so important. But you also have to have good blood pressure to get that blood to flow from your heart to your brain. Nearly half of American adults have high blood pressure, and millions don't even know it. And this is why you need to have enough vitamin C and magnesium daily. Both of these can reduce your blood pressure. So number 4 is magnesium. Are you getting enough magnesium in your diet to meet your daily needs? Well, half of Americans are walking around with magnesium inadequacy. And you need magnesium to generate energy in your mitochondria. It is important for over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, found in your muscles, brain, and nervous system, and even important for blood sugar regulation. Leafy greens and beans have the highest amount of magnesium, but if that's not your diet, you're not getting much magnesium. I ensure my magnesium levels by taking a daily supplement. Have you ever wondered why your blood is red? Healthy red blood cells transport oxygen that makes your blood red, and this requires an adequate intake of vitamin B12, which is number 5. Vitamin B12 is not made by plants or animals. However, animals can store B12, but plants cannot. A lack of vitamin B12 is associated with a higher risk of strokes and accumulations of metabolic toxins. Those on a plant-based diet are missing B12 unless they supplement. However, it gets more complex. Stomach acid is required to extract B12 from your food, and those over 50 have reduced stomach acid and make less intrinsic factor. It is recommended that regardless of your diet, everyone over 50 should be taking a B12 supplement. However, you should be concerned of your B12 levels if you are on chronic antacids, have absorption issues, and if you are on any kind of restrictive diet, especially a plant-based diet, even if you're younger than 50. I take a B12 supplement for insurance. Another mineral you should pay attention to is zinc, which allows you to convert your calories into energy. So number 6 is to make sure you get an adequate amount of zinc. Many people who are sick or are elderly, they really just don't eat enough calories to get enough zinc without supplementing. And it's been shown that a daily zinc supplement can help with fatigue. But you really need to be careful with zinc because an excess amount of zinc causes copper deficiency. Now, really all vitamins and minerals have a toxic dose and an effective dose. Unfortunately, many supplements on the market are either too little, and that's ineffective, or can be too much, and those can be toxic. Now, many nutrients were discovered through watching their effects on animals, and this is also true with the most expensive mushroom in the world, Cordyceps mushrooms, number 7, which was once more expensive than gold, pricing at $50,000 a pound. It's actually known as the Viagra of the Himalayas or caterpillar mushroom. The story goes that Tibetan farmers noticed that their sheep who ate these mushrooms were full of energy. They tried it themselves and realized it not only gave them energy, but it was an aphrodisiac. Now, since then, even Olympic athletes have used cordyceps to enhance their performance. I've mentioned a lot of plants in this episode. The neat thing about plants is that they have multiple nutrients that work together. For example, an apple has vitamin C as well as a powerful antioxidant called quercetin, which is number 8. Together, they work synergistically to combat inflammation. And by reducing inflammation, you can help your body get natural sustained energy. Many plants have quercetin, like berries, capers, and onions. Number 9 is another vitamin called riboflavin, a yellow vitamin. Do you get oral ulcers or find yourself struggling with chapped lips? Is your tongue magenta colored? Those are all signs of riboflavin deficiency. Riboflavin is vitamin B2 and necessary for your cells to make energy and combat toxins. This is another vitamin you can't store and is actually necessary for you to use other vitamins like vitamin B6 and folate. Riboflavin prevents migraine headaches and may help to prevent cataracts. So I personally don't take any chances. I take a riboflavin supplement daily. And I know when I've taken enough when my pee is yellow. So if my pee doesn't turn yellow after taking riboflavin, then that tells me my body needs more. No matter how much of the other vitamins and minerals you have, you will still be fatigued unless you can power your glutathione redox system. Now, this system requires multiple players, including riboflavin, magnesium, selenium, and cysteine, which is an amino acid your body actually can make. But unfortunately, when you're stressed, your body may not efficiently make enough cysteine. And this is where N-acetylcysteine, also known as NAC, the supplement form of cysteine, is super beneficial. NAC is a go-to antidote for people with liver poisoning by drugs like Tylenol, which is the second most common cause of liver transplantation in the world. However, NAC has been shown to be beneficial all over the body, including to help reduce flu-like symptoms. I make sure to include these and other vital nutrients in my daily routine as a kind of insurance policy to maintain my energy levels. And to be clear, it doesn't involve popping 1,000 pills. I used to do that until my friends and I teamed up to create a powdered supplement called NACPro Plus. This is what it looks like. And it not only contains all the essential nutrients in one little packet, but it actually has 13 other immune-enhancing nutrients. And having witnessed the struggles people face in obtaining the right nutrients over the decades, particularly in the aftermath of 2020, we felt compelled to support our community. And that's when we decided to create a practical solution, which is NACPro Plus. And this little packet allows individuals to effortlessly obtain the correct daily proportions tailored to their specific needs. And this is why. It's because of our scientific and medical backgrounds. We not only meticulously formulated each of these packets so that they can be taken every day, but if someone feels a need, they can actually consume not just one, not just two, not just three, but they can actually consume 4 packets spaced evenly throughout the day. And of course, we always recommend people talk to their own personal doctors before taking any new supplements or changing their diet. And if you want to learn more about our journey, please check out the link below.